Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading for who you are destined to be with. So we are going to have a little look and see what is coming through. So we have three wonderful groups. We have group 1, group 2 and group 3, and choose a ring. Now this is, male or female, whether you're male or female watching this reading, go ahead, pick a group. This is mainly just to get you to pick a group. That's literally what the rings are there for some decoration purposes and aesthetic purposes, but it's mainly there so that you can choose whichever group you're most attracted to. It could be, that you're really into one of these rings, or that there's 1, 2 or 3, or a specific pile that just calls to you. So have a pick, and then in the description box below there are the timestamps so you can watch the appropriate reading. So yeah, we've got this really beautiful engagement style ring here, like the solitaire. We have this really this is a thicker band, and then we have like a singular band there. Also, I just wanted to mention as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is also in the description box below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is my intention bracelets and items are on Etsy, so there's not just bracelets on there, there's loads of different other items on there as well, so do check those out. I'm actually wearing one of the Evil Eye bracelets, so these are really special because they're handmade, they're meditated with, and they are saged as well. So there's loads of different bracelets on there. There's over 180 varieties for love, TwinFlame, Soulmate, etc. You get my idea. There's so many on there, and there's also teas and crystals. There's necklaces, anklets, face masks, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet or your purse. There's also really special items on there that have amazing reviews, so check out the review section as well if you want to see how people have seen results with them, and international shipping as well. So everything is always in the description box below. It's the most convenient place for me to put everything. I'm just going to move this backwards so I have more space for my cards for you, and let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these other groups to the side, and we're going to start with group 1. All right. Okay. Alright, so group number 1, let's have a look and see who you are destined to be with. Let's see. So you have chosen this group right here. I'm also going to do a charm reading, and we're going to get lots of other cards out as well. So yeah, these are the cards that I'm going to be also getting out. Some messages, oracle cards. Love these a lot. These are the heart-shaped ones, which I know look really messy. It's because I cleansed and saged them, but they're sort of hard to get back into the same pile where they all match up. It's one of those things. And also tarot cards as well. So we will take a look into everything. And yes, the charm reading will be coming up as well. So you have chosen this ring right here. Let's just admire how beautiful it is. Very beautiful. I'm going to wear it for the duration of the reading. It's not the finger that it's supposed to go on, but it's okay. I'm going to do this for aesthetic purposes. So let's have a look, okay? Whether you're male or female, remember, I am still reading for you. So we have got here passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And you've also got here soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So something really tells me that you are going to end up with a soulmate, your soulmate. And what I know for certain is that there are multiple soulmates out there. There's like one twin flame and multiple soulmates. One thing is for sure is I don't necessarily feel like you're going to end up with your twin flame. I for some reason, I don't see it here. I feel like you're going to end up with one of your soulmates, and you're going to know that the person is right for you because you will just feel like this is the right one. Some people will meet multiple soulmates in their lifetime, and some people will only meet like maybe one soulmate. It's kind of crazy how it happens, but I really feel like you're going to end up with a soulmate, okay? And this person, we'll get into sort of like their characteristics as well a little bit more, especially if you're sort of tied between two people or you're just not sure what this person's like. We will get into that for sure, but yeah, you're destined to be with a soulmate. You are. That's literally it, okay? Soulmate. That's the energetic vibe that we are vibing with. Passion here shows a lot of chemistry, lots of compatibility. This is not just passion in the physical sense, but also in an emotional sense. You know, emotionally having that intimacy, emotionally being able to get along with them, mentally being able to get along with this person as well. It's not just all physical. There's so much more to a relationship than just that. So that's also something I want to keep in mind, like as in telling you, is that you will emotionally be able to feel like this person cares about your feelings. You will mentally be able to think like, okay, this person really cares about me as a human being. They would never treat me wrong, they would never disrespect me, they would never leave me hanging. This person will always find a way to apologize, will always find a way to swallow their ego and their pride to keep the connection afloat. And so that's what I'm seeing here as well. And of course it does say, you know, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, which really shows this happiness, fulfillment, a beautiful energy which shows radiance and pure joy, pure happiness. And, you know, yes, the physical side of things looks pretty good too. You also feel like you're just really protected in this connection, like it's just something that's meant to be. And I can't really explain it until you feel it, but you just feel like this is meant to be. This is just how it is supposed to end up, and you feel very progressive and just very fulfilled. Internally, very, very fulfilled. Let's see what these oracle cards are saying. Be willing to express love to receive love. Yeah, this person's going to be very expressive, and you are also going to be very expressive to them. You're not going to be worried as to what this person will think if you say X, Y, and Z. No. Like I mentioned, emotionally, there's a lot of compatibility, which goes to show that if you were with someone where you had to walk on eggshells because you didn't want to annoy them, this is not that person. If you had to, or you have to, say for example, you have to be very patient with them because otherwise you might scare them away. No, this is not that person. With this person that you are destined to be with, you don't worry about those kinds of things. You just won't. Naturally, that will never even come into your mind like, oh my God, should I say this? Because that could be risky if I say this. Oh my God, I can't say that because, you know, they might run away from me. They might be cold. They might be passive aggressive. They might give me the silent treatment. No. The person that you are destined to be with, you can wholeheartedly be yourself. You can speak your mind, you can speak your truth. They will accept you 100% for who you are, and also your own personal timeframes for when you want things to happen as well. You will be willing to express your love to this person, and they will be willing to do the exact same thing. You don't have to keep things on the down low. You don't have to hide your true self. You don't have to pretend like, oh, I'm not really bothered by this, when actually you are. You can be yourself, and they will totally appreciate this. And I love seeing this, okay? Love seeing this. This is very important stuff, you know? It's not underrated. Nope, it's good stuff, okay? I like seeing things like that. So let's go with these heart-shaped Lovers oracles. Oh my God, you guys, this, I'm telling you, okay, when these things are not planned. When I put the cards into the piles, they are the cards that have been shuffled out. And look, this particular deck does also have a TwinFlame card in it. It does, and it has lots of other cards in it as well. The card that came out is Soulmate, right? It's so beautifully aligned. You're going to end up with a soulmate. Your soulmate. You're going to know exactly who this person is when they come into your life. But also, this is the kind of person you can wholeheartedly be your 100% self with, because there are people that come into your life and you might think to yourself, yeah, that's a person, but then you can't say things to them. You feel like you have to walk on eggshells. You feel like you have to be really conservative, and you can't speak your truth because you're worried, scared, anxious. No, none of that. Throw all of that to the side for a second. The person you are destined to be with is someone who just gets you, understands you. Okay, you're not the same person, but they understand you for who you are. And that is just so, so special. So, it says here, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay, some of you may be around your soulmate, some of you may not be, but they will manifest into your life. If you believe that this is what you deserve, it will happen, okay? So that's really important. So you've got double soulmate card energy. This is why I like shuffling real time so that you can actually see the cards come out, because otherwise a lot of you would just be like, Moonlight, it's not believable. You probably just placed that there. Well, you saw it come out, right? So there we go. Okay, so let's continue on. Let's get some of these messages out and some tarot cards as well, and then we'll go on to the charms and the letters. We'll do letters as well. La 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 la. These two are very interesting. Let me just get the tarot cards out as well. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello. I knew I needed to get these two cards out because what I saw with these two cards, I felt like there was a corresponding tarot card to it, and that's exactly what's happened here. So let's go with these two first, plus this was the first one that came out anyway. So it says here, get a pet. To me, this showcases the fact that the person you're destined to be with is someone that you can have responsibilities with, okay? Again, you're not worried about this person like ditching you randomly or leaving you randomly or making promises and not being able to fulfill them. If they say like, oh, we could do this in the future, they will 100% make sure that those things are able to be done in the future. You know what I mean? Like, they're not someone who's just going to say like, oh, you know, in the future we can get a pet, and then your dreams are left hanging because they leave or something. Like, that's not what I see here at all. The person you're destined to be with is someone that you can build a family with, that you can have happiness with. Perhaps there are pets here. I know that not everybody wants pets, but this just goes to show that, you know, this is like also being able to have, you know, a beautiful family with children, or being able to have a beautiful cozy home, you know, a loving relationship that just feels very, very fulfilling, and one where there's just so much emotional satisfaction, happiness and joy. So for some of you, it could be, you know, getting a pet together and having that commitment and that responsibility, because they are big responsibilities, right? But it's that ability to commit and that ability to want to do so that you will see in this person, and you will say to yourself, like, this is my person. You know, they are responsible, they have similar values as I do, they want to settle, they want to have happiness and joy. Like, this is my person, and they would never do me wrong. This person would never do me wrong. And that is who you are destined to be with. Someone that just does not do you wrong, but has and wants real sense of commitment. They express love. They're proactive, productive, good people. Now, these two cards really go well together. Look at that. Hanged Man with the card, listen to your intuition. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, right? So we know the Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is a very spiritual planet. Now, the Hanged Man is also to do with your intuition and your gut, because Neptune and Pisces are tied together, and Pisces is all about the intuition, right? So this here goes to show that your gut and your gut instinct is going to be that you will feel so calm when you're around this person. You're not going to feel extremely nervous. You're not going to get the shakes or anything like that, like where you're just like so shaky. You're going to feel so calm. You're going to feel like things are just very satisfactory, like milk and honey. They feel good, they're satisfactory. You just feel happy and you feel good and you feel fulfilled. That's the kind of energy I see here between you and the other person. It just feels good. It's relaxing. And they often say as well, I think there was a quote. It was a quote by, I think it was Buddha, right? Where it said, you know you've met the right person when you just feel very calm. You don't have crazy butterflies in your stomach. You just feel good. You just feel calm. You feel peaceful. You feel enlightened. Hello, enlightenment, right? So this really does go to show as well that the person you're destined to be with can also be quite spiritual. Can be someone, again, that's just very relaxed, very kind, very caring. It just has those similar values that you do. Of course, not the same kind of person as you. You know, you will be different to that extent, but also someone that you just get along with and you understand and you could talk to for hours and hours and hours, and you don't have to worry about what you say because they'll just get you. They'll just get you. Obviously, like, don't go offending them to the extent where they get angry and stuff. But, you know, those kinds of things also happen naturally in connections as well. There will be arguments, there will be misunderstandings, but it's how they get resolved and how they are understood by the other person that makes a huge world of a difference. And they will be able to understand you and resolve things. So listen to your intuition, okay? Your intuition will tell you that this is the right person. They will also be very intuitive. They will use their intuition to make different decisions as well. And on a spiritual sense, you will definitely know that this is the person, because you will not feel like you have to like force things, or you won't feel like you have to make things always happen, or it's always on you, or if you do something wrong it's all your fault. A relationship is from a place of equal footing, and it should be equal and mutual, and it should be a shared responsibility, not just always comes on your back and on your shoulders. You should not feel that weight, because it's not all just you. You know what I mean? So you'll know that this is the person you're destined to be with when things just feel very equal, and you feel like this person wants very similar things in terms of their values and their life with you, you know? So that's what I see there. Oh wow, we got through the cards. We definitely got through the cards pretty effortlessly, I would say. Let me just move this board to the side. Get my charm board. Let's do some letters and charms as well. La 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 la. Barely got anything. Okay, well, that's okay. Maybe it's a sign, right? We're a bit more selective with the letters here. So a C, N, D, N, another N. Let me just move this to the side. X, H, and an M. Okay, those are letters. And for the charms, let me just dig my hand in. I don't really want to like damage the ring by putting my entire like hand like properly in there. So, or scratch it, you know. Yes, I am that girl. Okay, so let's put the little heart here. You got a heart peg. Also got some extra letters as well, which are sort of mixed in with the charm. So you've got an A, a V, and a Y. All right, so those are your letters in general. You've got here this beautiful, wow. The person you're destined to be with is very, very, very positive. Okay, not the kind of positive that drives you up the wall and it's just like, come on, that's fake positive. No, this person's positive, but in a very, like a really nice way. Like they lift you up, they make you feel good. If you're feeling down, they uplift your energy. You know, it's that kind of energy of like, wow, like anything could feel like really frustrating and they just lift you up. They're very positive in that sense, and I think that it's also beautiful, like realistic positive, where they're not just faking it, you know, it's like they really have that energy within them. So one thing tells me that their solar plexus chakra is very, very dominant in their body, which goes to show that that's a good thing. That's a good thing, you know. Solar energy is very important because we know that the sun feeds itself and makes things grow in our life, right? So plants, soil, vegetables, trees, animals, they thrive because of the sun. We also thrive because of the sun. If the sun magically disappeared, Earth would be a completely different story. So think about all the things that the sun feeds life into, right? So that just goes to show that this person's very positive. They're very enlightened as well. If you look at also the Hanged Man card, you've got that yellow light behind the mind, that's enlightenment. And also if you look at this tarot card, you've got here all the cups, which are beautiful and yellow, and that just goes to show here that potion, right, of positivity and joy. So this person's very, very joyful, very positive, a really nice person to be around for sure. This is not like a Debbie Downer who's always just taking you down with them. This is not someone who pretends to be a victim all the time. I mean, there's not something wrong with being a victim from time to time and feeling like, okay, this is not nice. But when someone is constantly a victim or constantly makes themselves out to be like the world is out to get them for every little thing every single day, that's not great. That's not great. So this is someone who can really lift themselves up as well. Maybe they've been through some difficult times in their life, which just gives them that positivity from time to time. Oh, it's like stuck in my nail. Yes, these are my real nails. A lot of you, especially when I paint them, they look fake, right? But actually they are my real nails. I do definitely need to cut them, but I know, I get a lot of questions actually on my nails if they're real or not, and I'm like, I mean, no, they're not real. Sorry, yes, they are real. No, they're not fake, that's what I meant. Anyways, you probably don't care about that. Look at that, right? Again, to do with intuition, third eye. Also represents a crown chakra as well. This person's very sure of themselves and what they want in their life. You've got here the swans, okay, so again, things between the two of you would be very, very equal, very mutual. It's not a one-sided thing whatsoever. You've got here the flower as well, which shows bloom and growth. So this is someone that does not cut off your wings. Actually, you've got wings here as well, right? They protect you. They don't cut off your wings. If you want to do something, they'll be very, very supportive. Speaking of wings, you've got two swans there as well. They let you fly. You've got here, perhaps the two of you maybe would get a pet together as well. Like, you know, we did kind of have that energy there. It could be a dog, but it could be a pet in general. But the dog also showcases loyalty, okay? They would not treat you badly because they themselves would not want to be treated badly. They are fully aware of like what they could do could come back around to them. So again, this person's very spiritually aware of how to treat others and how to be around others as well. You've got this axe. Okay, so this really goes to show that if something doesn't serve them, they will cut it out. This person just does not like to deal with negative people, narcissists, things like that. Like, they just cannot deal with that. They have been through maybe things in the past and they just want to live a good life and be there and love and do the right thing, you know, like always. So that's what I see there. You've got this little heart here as well. This will be like real, true love, unconditional love. You've got 3 hearts actually. This one here says love you, so they will definitely love you. Just in case you had any doubt about that, it is there. This person wants long term, okay, for sure. So you're destined to be with someone that wants, you know, long term, the whole shebang, as I like to call it. You got the home, you got the family, perhaps, you know, even children as well, pets, for example, the whole thing. You've got here protected as well. So I did mention very early on that, you know, they really do protect you and they're really there for you in that sense. So that's what I'm seeing here. Real sense of protection. Sorry, I'm doing this because sometimes the video goes really dark, and if I go like this, it will make it light again. I don't know why it does that, it just does. So yeah, this person's going to really be there and protect you and be there for you in that sense, to love you as well. You've got here tea as well, so you know, it can be that they're just really chill, you know, really chill, very easy to get along with. It just feels very effortless, and it feels like they also give you energy as well. So that's what I'm seeing there. The person that you're destined to be with is one that just really uplifts your spirit and makes you feel good. Makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel good about the world, makes you feel good about problems that you may have, because actually, you know, they uplift you and they make you feel like, you know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You're more than entitled, of course, to feel, you know, what you feel whenever things are not going your way. You're more than entitled to feel that, of course, but they just uplift your spirits and they make you feel good. And they're very reasonable, okay? It's not that kind of fake niceness. It's a niceness that is also based on just being real. That's literally what it is. That's literally what it is. And that is what I'm seeing as well. Let me see if I can actually... Is it going to look good? Oh, that is cute. That is cute. I'm going to keep that on there. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you, group number 1. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below, and definitely don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and definitely take care, everyone. Alright, so I am going to now move to group number 2. Let's take away these cards and see. Okay. Da, 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 da. Alright, group number 2, hello, how are you? Today we are going to be looking into who you are destined to be with. So let's have a look. Whenever you clicked on this video, whatever day it is, anywhere in the future, anytime, we're going to see who you are destined to be with. So you might also be trying to confirm whether the person you're around is that person or whether it's someone new. You know, if you're single, if you're with someone, this reading could provide you lots of information. So you have chosen this statement ring, which looks like an engagement ring. Whether you are a male or female, it doesn't matter. You've chosen this ring and it is for your reading. I'm actually just going to put it right there. Adorable. Okay, so let's have a look and see who you are destined to be with. So we've got here, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, and also you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, that's very interesting set of messages. I want to get the rest of the cards out in this instance, just so that I can do some more searching for answers, because that pay attention to red flags is definitely one that is quite significant. So let's see what else we get out in regards to that. Okay, so we've got here, be willing to express love to receive love. I'm going to get another card out as well, actually, whilst we're at it. This is the same one that came out in group number 1. Out of all of them, it's that one. But I'm going to get another one out as well. Okay, well, there we go. We've got quite a few, but I'm going to take the one that really is poking itself onto the camera. Okay. It says here, act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Okay, let me just grab the rest of these cards here. Let's get the lovers one. There we go. This one here says transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Got a transformation card. Now, like I said, whether you're with someone or you're not with someone, I'm going to give you information on who this person is, right? So you can then sort of make your own mind up as to whether the person you're around or whatever is the right person. If you're single, it can give you more information on who this person specifically is, okay? Because this reading is specifically about who you're destined to be with. Okay, I'm just going to grab these messages, and then we're going to also shuffle for tarot cards, and we'll get straight into the reading. And then after this, I'll do charm reading as well. Okay, and tarot. Whoa. Okay, 2 tarot cards as well. There we go. Nice. Okay. The person you're destined to be with is someone who will not have red flags. It's very simple, it's very easy to process and understand, okay? So especially if you're around someone who has red flags, I should do a video on red flags. I can probably name a good 100 red flags. Red flags are things that are deal breakers, right? That are things that you just wouldn't want. And red flags are different for different people, okay? That's really important to mention, is that red flags are not the same for everyone, but for most people they are, if that makes sense. Like, for example, a red flag could be if someone is really, really self-centered and very, very selfish. A red flag could be if they are emotionally unavailable, and you need, for example, someone that is emotionally available to listen to you and your thoughts and your feelings and to consider you. A red flag could be someone who's not ready for commitment, yet they are stringing you along and they know that you want commitment. A red flag could be that they pretend to say one thing, or they pretend to do things and they never really follow through, or they say one thing and they do another, or they're just very, very mean, they lie, they steal, they cheat. You get my gist, right? If you Google red flags, you'll find so many different ones. But what you have to also know is the person you're destined to be with will not have such a huge series of red flags. You will just know in your gut that, oh my God, this person's not right, or oh my God, this person is right. So it's really important here that you pay attention to the red flags, because that is something that's really quite strong in regards to the person that you're destined to be with. You will not see so many red flags. In fact, I don't think you will see any, to be honest. And maybe there will be things here and there, but they're not going to be like big alarm bells, sirens that are warning you. You know what I mean? Like, the person you're destined to be with is going to be someone who is not going to be difficult to understand to that level. Okay, so yeah, I've spoken about that a lot right now, but also, It's important to also know as well that you do deserve love, and that love will shape itself around you. So for example, if you want someone who is just so kind, so caring, so nurturing, so loving, you also have to give yourself that energy as well. The energy you give yourself will also come back around to you. So if you're constantly surrounding yourself with someone who has, a bunch of red flags, you don't ever really know what they're saying, what they're doing, what they're feeling, they don't ever consider you, they talk to you whenever they want to, but they never consider that you're in the picture, it's really important to consider those particular aspects, and also to look after yourself and to put yourself first. It's just so crucial. So this here is really showing that be yourself and life will shape itself around you. The person that you're destined to be with will come to you when you are also in that energy and you have transformed yourself into just being the right person. Then the right person will come towards you also. So it just goes to show here that who you're destined to be with is going to really love you, is going to care about you, is going to be there for you in ways that you may not have ever imagined. That's literally what it's showing here. So set your target towards yourself, be you, do you, and just know that the person you're destined to be with is going to be progressive towards you regardless, So yeah, be willing to express love to receive love. Like I said, this one also came out in group number 1, and if you have time, I would recommend you to watch the group 1 reading if you do have time. Sometimes these synchronized messages can very much so just take place, and this really goes to show that you will never ever worry about what you say. Okay, so you know how some people in certain connections, they're just too scared to say their true feelings because they don't want to hurt the person, or not necessarily hurt, but they don't want the other person to run away. Okay, because they're so worried, oh my god, if I tell this person how I feel, will they just go silent on me? Will they run away? What if that causes them to abandon me? No. The person that you are destined to be with is going to allow you to speak your mind and really be there for you. Okay, they're not going to run away at any small little sign of conflict. They're not going to leave you hanging. This person is not going to just desert you randomly. They're going to be constructive, okay? They will be constructive, and they'll tell you, when things need to be a certain way, or, if anything's ever bugging you, they will tell you those things, but you will as well, right? You would as well. You're not just going to, always let things slide and let things go by. That's not what I see here at all. So be willing to express love here. Just go show that you will be able to speak your authentic self without always having to worry what they're going to say and what they're going to do, because you'll just feel I can say what I feel, and it's just a weight lifted off of your shoulders. What happens in certain connections, and I have to say this just for those of you that maybe are trying to figure out whether this is the right person or not, is that they don't want to say what's really on their mind, and then all of a sudden another thing happens. By the time they understand that, oh my god, they're so frustrated because all of these things have happened, they haven't really said all of these things, and then all of a sudden they just explode. They say everything, and it's just a lot to deal with, and the other person can just be like, well, why didn't you say that in the beginning? And you might feel like, well, I said it not to annoy you, and now you've annoyed me. So it just really is something that I see that you won't have to deal with. Okay, so there you go. Person that you're destined to be with is just going to be someone that you will get along with. It's literally as simple as that, okay? You'll get along with them. It's very satisfactory. It's like milk and honey, okay? It's like milk and honey. It's not like super lows and super highs and lows and highs and lows and highs and lows and highs. No red flags, no you going insane and feeling like this person's toxic. You just feel like this person gets you, you get them, you can work yourself around these obstacles and challenges. You don't have to feel scared or walk on eggshells to try and do certain things. You can be yourself. They love you regardless. Simple. Act as if your partner is here. So so this card here is again about just being the right person. So like I said, be you, do you, life will shape itself around you. You be the right person, everything else will just work itself around you. You don't have to go above and beyond or do a million different things in that sense to try and bring them to you. All you have to do is spiritually, mentally and emotionally just be you, and they will come to you. But it's about really being in that right vibrational energy, right? And not giving up on yourself. That's very important. So transformation here is very significant. Okay, so yeah, the connection that the two of you have will really transform, and it will just deepen, and it will definitely conquer like any kind of obstacle, any kind of challenges. It will also transform your lives as well. You can have more luck in your life when this person comes in. You can feel happier, you can feel more confident, you can feel like you can just get through everything. The right kind of person will empower you to be an even stronger version of yourself. If you are around someone who you can't even be your true self around, who you can't even say certain things to, if you can't act like the stronger one, because maybe you are, it just goes to show that this person will drain you to your core, okay? Whereas when you are with someone who empowers your energy and makes you feel like you can be the queen or the king, that is what takes you into a higher vibrational energy. It gives you more happiness. The Six of Wands, this person supports you in your ventures, supports you in your dreams, wants to go forward with you. You know, it's not about, oh, I need to like do my own thing. No, they take you with you. You know what I mean? Emperor here as well. Okay, could be a strong Aries energy, by the way. That's something I'm seeing here, because you have got double fire. This person's very fiery. This person is very, very proactive, does things, gets themselves together, knows what they're doing, is not mean, is not horrible, is not spiteful in any way, shape, or form. They just get things done. You know, they are very, very productive and proactive in the things that they do. They are very, very strong. They are very capable. They have a good job, is what I'm seeing. Financially, very secure. This person, again, is someone who just uplifts you as well. They have some good credibility to their name and their career and themselves. Message-wise, we have here as well, nourish your love life. So it will be very nourishing, very transformative as well. It will nourish you, okay? This is not the kind of energy where you feel like internally you feel like there's a drought going on inside of you because someone is taking all of your energy away from you. No, they nourish you. They give you water. They give you good energy, right? Positive energy, happiness, fulfillment. It's nourishing, okay? It feels nourishing. It does not feel like it's draining and upsetting and sad. Like if you're crying over someone, I can guarantee to you, I don't feel like that's the person you're destined to be with. Yes, granted, no relationship is perfect. There will be upsets here and there, but not to the extent where it feels like it's draining you constantly. Okay, that's something else to also point out. Sorry, it gets very dark on my video. Like it just changes randomly. So sometimes if I do this, it works, and it did. So you've got here strong spiritual connections. The person you're destined to be with, you can just feel such a strong spiritual connection with. You feel like, you know what, this is just meant to be. We get each other, we know each other, we can speak for hours on end. It just feels simple, it feels effortless, it feels like it's just meant to be. And it just takes you higher, you know, it makes you feel better, it makes you feel stronger, it makes you feel so much happier and so much more fulfilled, and you feel good. You feel good, right? And that's what I'm seeing here. It just takes you to another level altogether. Okay, so let's see letters. Now this could spell out a name. It can also spell out initials as well. Okay. So you've got a T, N, K, H, L, V, N, L, L, ooh, 3 L's, and a J. Do you know what I was literally thinking before I picked up that J? I don't know why I was thinking of LL Cool J, because I was like, LL, you know. Ah, well, there you go. We haven't got any cool, but, you know, it's the J is there. Like, this is so funny. I was like literally thinking that, and I was like, no, I'm not going to say that because it probably won't make any sense, but I don't know, you know, maybe they're like LL Cool J, I don't know. It was more just so something that was going on in my mind when I was thinking that. Anyway, so this is your letters, okay? We're going to do the charm reading as well. So that could be initials. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Aha. You got a U as well. Perfect little bit of space there for the U. We got an L as well. Got another L. Got a lot of L's. 1, 2, 3, 4 L's. That's really interesting. That means L may be very dominant in their name, somehow, somewhere. Okay, so I just don't know where to begin. Like, there's a lot that I want to talk about here. Okay, so what you've got here is a lot of nature. Aside from the Eiffel Tower, we'll talk about that later. Let's put the Eiffel Tower to the side. You've got here a leaf, right? You've got here a heart-shaped crystal in green, which I think is probably green aventurine or aventurine. Bear with me on my pronunciations. You've got a tortoise or a turtle. You've also got here a tree, right, which is also known to be quite green. And then also you've got here the root chakra crystal as well, which is all about stability. So the person you're destined to be with is someone that you'll be with for a very, very long period of time. And that is a long-term relationship. So that's something that's really coming through. It's passionate, it's fun, it's fiery, it's exciting, but it's also stable. Like, you know, this person's not just going to randomly disappear on you and pack their bags and go somewhere. They will be there for you through the thick and the thin. And that really reminds me of this tree. Now, we know that also, like, oak trees, they're there for like hundreds of years, right? They're stable, they're strong, they're always there. And to me, this is the kind of relationship that resembles that. The roots grow really, really deep. The tree is big, it's beautiful, and it's just a healthy looking tree. You know what I mean? Like, that's your relationship. It's what I'm seeing, is it's just a beautiful big tree. It is beautiful, okay? It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And it's very, very, like, the roots are really, really strong. Your values are strong. The foundation of your connection is very, very strong. You understand one another. It's just beautiful. You've got here the heart chakra crystal as well, which is beautiful and green. This really does represent love, happiness, joy, heart chakras on both sides being very open, being very welcoming to one another, and just really enjoying time together. You've got here leaves as well, which really goes to show that, you know, as the seasons go by, the two of you, yes, you do grow and change in the connection itself. People always grow and change, but you grow at a rate which is very similar to one another. So you never outgrow one another. You continue to support one another, and it just goes very effortlessly in that sense. We also have here a turtle, which goes to show that the pace that the two of you move is very, very similar. So if you feel, okay, like in the past, or maybe you are in this situation right now, that you are already wanting certain things and this person's not, I don't feel like the two of you are at the same pace, right? You're much more ahead in terms of what you want. You're not, like, you know, equal in that sense. The person you're destined to be with is very equal. Like, they will want the same things as you around the same time. So you won't always feel like, I want marriage, I want happiness, I want, you know, fulfillment, I want to, like, for example, move in, you know, and this person will be like, no, I'm not ready. I don't want to. I need other things in my life that I need to fulfill. That's not really the person, right? So that's really important to sort of know as well. We talked about the root chakra crystal. We've got here, this says here, love, dream, hope, trust, and then it keeps going. So love, dream, hope, and trust, and it's a circle. It's like the circle of life. Like, here is a beautiful connection where every year goes by and you just continue to love, you continue to dream, hope, and trust this person, and there's just, you know, hope for things getting better. There's just so much trust there. There's love. There's a sense of, like, this is my dream, you know, my dream person. Like, they just are so loving and so kind. Now, we also have here the Eiffel Tower. Now, there's many things that this can represent. Could represent that maybe they're French, but it's not going to be the case for everyone. This actually represents romance as well, right? We know that Paris is one of, like, the most romantic cities in the world, and also this can represent that they maybe love, like, French cuisine. I mean, when I think of French cuisine, I think of snails, so let's just, like, put that to the side for a second, because not everyone likes snails, but it could be that they really like, you know, French things, like maybe French wine, French champagne, maybe they really like croissants, or pain au chocolat. You know, maybe they like macaroons, or maybe they really like things specifically that are French, like the French Football Club, or they like things to do with France, okay? That's just, you know, but it could also be that maybe they surprise you on a trip to Paris, or you know, we know that French is also, maybe they speak French, but French is also a language spoken in multiple other countries, for example Canada, so it could be that there's a link to Canada. You know, there's a lot of ways that this can resemble things. Maybe they give you a bracelet or something that has an Eiffel Tower on it. It could be like a t-shirt that maybe has the Eiffel Tower on it, or a postcard, or you know what I mean? Like, this could mean lots of different things. So it's going to be different for many of you, but there's going to be an Eiffel Tower moment in there somewhere where you'll think, oh, there's something to do with France. Oh, there's something to do with like maybe French food or French culture or something French, or maybe even the Eiffel Tower itself or France. There'll be a moment in there somewhere where you think, okay, could be that maybe they gift you something that is French, right? So it could be a perfume that is maybe made by a French designer or a French company, of which there are so many. There are so many. Could be that they gift you like a bag or a piece of clothing, you know, whether you're male or female, that is made by a French brand. So, you know, there's so many ways that could make sense that I'm not even going to go into it because this video would be very, very long, but I'm trying to paint a picture of what I see. So that's what I see there. So this is your reading. Really hope this resonates with you. If it does, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Oh, I said the exact same thing. Don't forget to check out the description box below to check out the information for private paid readings, free reading giveaway. Everything's down below, and also do take care, everyone. All right, bye everyone. Okay, so we're going to go now to group number 3. I'm just going to get these charms back in here. All right, group number 3. Hello, how are you? We are going to be looking into who you are destined to be with. Who. So I'm going to give you some interesting information, and then you'll be able to tell who this person is, hopefully. And if you're completely single, then when this person comes in, you'll be like, yes, okay, it seems to be the person. So let's have a look. You have chosen this slightly thicker Eternity band, which is so beautiful. Like, look at that. That is such a vibe. I'm going to put it on this little bottle right here. And let's see what messages we have for you. Whether you're male or female, I'm going to give you the information. And let's see. So we've got here wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay. And you got here love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Incredible. So it's so obvious here that the person you're destined to be with is someone who wants marriage. Okay, so if you perhaps in the past have been around people, or you were with someone, or maybe you still are with someone who is maybe like, I'm not really sure I want to, get married. I'm not really sure this is for me. I don't really think that's a person that you're destined to be with, unless, of course, you're someone that doesn't really want to get married either, in which case this reading probably isn't for you, because what I see is that if you've picked number 3, you most likely do want marriage, you do want happiness, you do want fulfillment, and you want something long term, including a wedding. So now that we're at that point, obviously the person you're destined to be with, I really do feel wants the exact same sort of thing with you, which is a wedding, a marriage, having that contract. They want that, so that is that. And then you've also got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And what that essentially is also saying as well is that the person that you're destined to be with will just feel so much more attracted to you the more you feel the power to just be yourself, authentically being yourself, not having to walk on eggshells, not having to take a step back. You can be your full self, and they will never run away from you, disrespect you, be silent with you, silent treatment. They will never be passive aggressive. They won't intimidate you, patronize you, etc. Or be like, well, I'm going to leave and I'm going to pack up and I'm going to go home. No, that's not the person you're destined to be with. You can say exactly how you feel with your emotions, your words, your phrases, your actions, and they will not disappear. okay, because they love you, and that is the kind of person that you're going to be around. When you love yourself first, you will also then attract this person to the full level, and that really goes to show as well that this person will be so much more attracted towards you when you love yourself. Okay, that's very important. So your self-respect really does make you so much more attractive, and the more self-respect you have for yourself, the more this person is just like, wow, out of this world. You are out of this world, and that's what I see there. So let's go to your next card. There we go. So this oracle card here says the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. So you see here, right, you've got the earth, you have got a rainbow, you've got these beautiful white birds, which I believe are doves, right, which also signifies peace. So to me, the person you're destined to be with is someone very, very peaceful, very, very calm, and is someone who you can just imagine having, you know, this beautiful, happy life with. You know, there's a sense of family here as well. There's a sense of joy. You've got here a big tree, which shows the roots and the foundation of something really, really beautiful. You've got the planets as well. And there's just a sense of fulfillment, and there's a sense of joy, and there's a sense of happiness. And it just seems very, very fulfilling and very romantic as well. And that is what I'm seeing there. So the person that you're destined to be with is someone who might really be someone who's quite into just, you know, doing the right thing, or be quite environmentally conscious about things. Maybe not to an extreme, but for sure, you know, they think about things, and they think about the future, and they think about how that could affect, you know, their children, and how that can affect, you know, because they want to have a good, they want a good future for their children, you know what I mean? And so do you, most likely as well. So then you would like think about that aspect. Okay, you've got two cards here. So it says here, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So everything that your heart desires from a connection, you will find in this person. You will find joy, you will find hope, you will find trust, you will find fulfillment, you'll find maturity, you'll find stability. You will find all of those things and more in this person. You're not going to feel unfulfilled. Okay, unfulfillment is not a word in the dictionary for this reading at all. And then you've got here balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So what this means is that not only is this a supportive connection, but they will be constructive in a good way. You know, if they don't like something, they will tell you, but you will also tell them. Okay, it's not one-sided where you always have to keep that person happy and you can never say anything bad. No, of course, you can give them constructive advice and criticism when you need to, and they will totally take that on board and totally understand, and will be so much more respectful towards you as well. You do not have to walk on eggshells in this connection. You do not have to be afraid of saying something in case you hurt them, or in case they run away suddenly. No, that doesn't exist, because a good relationship is one that supports and challenges. Not or, and. Supports and challenges. And that's what I'm seeing here, is it's supportive, yet it is one that challenges in a very good way, that allows growth to happen in such a strong, beautiful way. And that's what I pick up here. So let's continue on. Queen of Swords with the Page of Cups. Look at that. So this is really about your boundaries. And that's obviously quite strong here. So I really feel that this person will not violate or disrespect your boundaries. If you have certain boundaries or certain things that you don't like doing, they will be okay with those things. They will really respect you and feel that you are just so kind, caring, and very, very strong with what you do. The Queen of Swords here also shows the sense of like transformation, like when the two of you get together, your life just transforms in a better way, where you feel so much more empowered to say what you feel, to do what you feel, and they will trust you and be with you 100% of the way. They do not belittle you. They do not tell you can't wear this and you can't do this and you can't do that. They don't tell you like who you can and cannot hang around with, whether this person's male or female. This person does not control you. They do not manipulate you. This person allows you to have your own freedom at the same time, so you can do the things that you love in your alone time, and then also do things with them that you love to do. That makes you feel good as well. There's a real sense of playfulness, happiness, joy, fun, good expression that I see here, where it's a very balanced connection. It's balanced, and that's the beautiful thing, is that it's not, you know, one-sided or extremely extreme to one extreme, right? Okay, got 3 here. So, I was gonna say that. Oh my god, I should have said that. Damn it. Oh wow. Sorry for my language. Anyways, so Page of Cups, right? Water energy. I was literally going to say that because I saw this as more of you, right? I kept saying like this is you feeling empowered. So this is more sort of like your energy, but I was going to say like this person can be a water sign, because I did mention that they can be quite playful and things like that. So you have literally got the card water sign here, which, I mean, there you go. So it's potential that this person could be a water sign. It could also be that they have water in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs as well. Okay, then you've also got here children in the picture. That's something I did mention before as well. You know, you've got this energy of family, so it can also be that they want children or that there are children in the picture. Now, for some of you, this could be you having their children, but for other situations, it could be that maybe they already have a child, for example. But I want you to also know at the same time that obviously if there are those of you that are not wanting someone with children, then you will not get someone in your life with children because you won't really accept it. But for those of you that don't really mind, again, you may come across someone who does already have children, or maybe you already have children. So then there's that as well. But basically, if you're someone that just feels like it's a deal breaker, like you don't want someone who's already had like a previous, connection where they've had children, then you won't. That's what I see here, because you also won't accept it. So it's not something that will manifest in that sense. But there is something about children in the picture, but it could be you, again, having their children and having a family with them. So thought I'd just clarify that because it's a general reading. It can resonate with many people in lots of different ways. And then you've got here new lover. So for a lot of you, this is a new person. Okay, this is a new person that will come into your life. And this is someone that will feel really refreshing. It's someone that will feel just very, like it's a content energy is what I see, right? It's someone that is just very, like so unique. And you just feel like, wow, this is very much so the person I needed in my life. So let's go with letters and charms. Let's go with that much, and then see. Okay, got quite a few here, so let's have a look. We've got a Y. So this could spell out words. It could also spell out initials for you or the other person. Specifically, could be the other person because this is the person you're destined to be with. Okay, so straight away we've got here my. We've got F. And another F as well. Got a C. J, oh sorry, that's a T. It's a T. Another F as well. I've got a lot of F's here. And an L. 3 F's in a row. And I think this might be also, yeah, and a U. Okay. Flu. F-L-U. Okay, well, I'm just, sometimes these words just happen. Got my, and then you got like flu, and that's pretty much what I can see word-wise, I think. Okay, well, there are some like rude words there, and I'm not going to go there, so, so let's have a look then. We've got here dream. Okay, so this is someone that you will think to yourself like, wow, is this someone that I really dreamt of having in my life? Someone so supportive, so kind. You've got a teapot with a little cacti in it. It's actually a big cacti, to be honest. A tiny teapot with a big cacti. So this here really does represent the fact that there can be some nice surprises about this person, like they might really enjoy decorating, or they might enjoy interiors and things like that. Like they might enjoy nice things or gifting you nice things as well. That's something to really keep in mind. They could be super into flowers and plants and things like that, or sending you flowers, for example. So that's something I see here, especially with this flower as well. Again, this person tends to be quite romantic and very, very passionate. You've got here the red peg as well, which shows love. And also joint responsibilities around the home. That's something I see here. You've got a dolphin here, which also signifies intimacy, but also, again, very, very playful in the things that they love to do, right? They could really love water and water sports and water activities. So that's something to also keep in mind as well, especially with the Page of Cups here as well. You've got that little fish in the cup too. So again, maybe they enjoy fishing, or in general they enjoy water sports. You've got here a cat as well, so their personality is very dominant. They have a very fun personality, and that's really what's going to strike you a lot about them as well. Your personality is fun, it is exciting. You've got here a crown as well. So again, this person is very, very respectful towards you. You know, the Queen of Swords also has a crown as well. They treat you with complete respect and treat you like a king or a queen like you are. Specifically, we've got the Queen of Swords here, but again, you may be a male. Male or female, you know, just saying. So this particular charm, I have a hard time understanding this particular charm. So I'm just going to hold it up, okay? And if it makes sense to any of you, then it will make sense. From what I can read from this, it says here, God something, given you one conception and makes yourselves another. It's something to do with children, but could be also faith as well, like the two of you have very similar faiths, or that you believe in very similar things, values. Got here the Capricorn charm as well, very down-to-earth person. Very down-to-earth person. You like doing fun things. Look at that, we got here a little cocktail as well. How fun. Okay, so it may be that you enjoy going to a bar and having, you know, a drink, or it could also be that you enjoy making them at home. Remember, drinks don't have to be alcoholic. Like, that's something that I do want to mention as well. Like, they really don't. I personally don't drink, but I would love, you know, a non-alcoholic cocktail. It's just fun. It tastes great, you know. It doesn't have alcohol in it. It's cool. Not because I'm religious or anything. I just really don't like the taste of alcohol. Anyways, that's another story altogether. But yeah, that's a really cute little, very, very cute, isn't it? So yeah, it could be that you, or maybe they buy you a drink or something like that, because, you know, it also represents like a cup as well, like this one. Kind of look, oh my gosh, wow, I just feel like I had a bit of a sense of, like, you know, the cups in tarot, they kind of remind me of martini glasses. Okay, well, that's another story altogether, isn't it? So this person is really a team player. You've got this little bunny rabbit playing tennis or badminton or something with a racket, or it could be squash. Yeah, again, team player. This person's a team player, very, very cute. Maybe the two of you play sports together, or you do things together, or, you know, they say like, hey, do you want to do this today? And you're like, okay. So you become like a little team or play games together. You've also got here a palm tree as well, so it very much so could be that you enjoy going to very hot destinations for vacation, or you know, this could be living in a warm environment, a warm place, because you have got cocktails here. You've got dolphin, you've also got the cacti as well, so could be to do with that. This Capricorn energy is also very much so to do with like stability, and it's also to do with the home environment and just getting on really well together. You've also got here, you've got the tree as well with the roots, and it says here life is a gift, so you'll really feel very grateful for this person in your life, and also it takes a big heart to teach little minds. So I definitely feel like this person has a really, really big heart, and they also, you know, maybe teach people things, or maybe they're a coach, or maybe they're a teacher in general, because, you know, you have that team playing energy. But this person is definitely someone who is so much more above, I wouldn't say other people, but just so much more above in terms of like how they treat people and how they respect people. And again, could be a guru, a teacher, for example. You know, they may mentor people, or they might have a really high up job in their, like, in a business, or they have their own business, for example, and it's doing very well. So yeah, they you know, they teach other people and help other people. So that's what I see there. So this is your reading group number 3. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to like this video, and also do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items which are on Etsy. And do take care, everyone. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to take away these cards as well, and I hope you all have a lovely day or night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. And definitely do take care as well. Bye, everyone.